My name is Ed Malek of the law firm of Malek and Malek. There are several pointers I'd like to give to you, or some direction I'd like to give you on your first or second or third work injury. If you're injured at work, you should immediately report it to your employer. Normally, the employer will fill out a work injury form, and it's important that you go into a lot of detail about what your injury is and how the injury occurred. Don't leave out any details or information in regards to your first injury when you report it to the employer. The employer should give you a copy of the initial report. If he doesn't or she doesn't, ask them for that. It's important that you substantiate everything that's happened to you at work. Quite often, the employer will send you home and say, well, if it gives you any difficulty, then let us know later, or we'll sometimes not focus on your injuries. But it's really important that you go to urgent care or an emergency room, depending upon the severity of your injuries. When you go to your emergency room or urgent care, please give them, for your own sake, a complete, detailed instructions of your pain, and ask that they write it down, and also give them an accurate rendition of where the accident occurred at work. If some of our employers will ask the worker to report that the injury happened at home, so they won't have to pay workers' compensation. So for your sake, report it was a work injury, and hopefully you can give them the exact name of your employer. At the hospital or the urgent care facility, the form, which is called the first report of injury, the first form that is filed with the Bureau of Workers' Compensation should be filled out at that location. When they fill it out, make sure that the urgent care lists all your injury. For instance, you fell down and hit your head, you're unconscious, or and you injured some lower part of your back or body. Make sure it's complete, and ask the emergency room personnel to complete it in full. Oftentimes they don't like to complete it, either for sake of time or to facilitate that the claim will be accepted for a lesser injury. But for your sake, it's important to complete that form at that time. I'm going to give you some more information, and I feel that if you follow these directions to be complete, to be accurate, and to fully state your injuries and how they occur, it will save you many months, many times, and oftentimes you will get the correct treatment to recover from your injuries. And the most important thing that happens is that you recover from injuries so that you can maintain your life and the life of your family and the welfare of your family at work. Thank you very much for giving me this chance to speak to you briefly. I shall talk about a few other things in later presentations.